I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another player review. If you've missed the last two videos, we reviewed Neymar and Mbappe, and now we're on to Messi. So why am I going through cards that have been in the game since the very beginning? I thought it would be an interesting time to take stock between Team of the Season and Summer Heat. It's a very small void, but I thought I would just have a look at a few of the cards that have been in the game since the beginning, are still used by many, and still have a relatively high price tag considering they have been in the game for so long. So Lionel Messi needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. He is world renowned. Everybody on the planet knows who Lionel Messi is. And if you pack him now, you would still be over the moon, excited, fall off your chair happy, because it's Messi, right? Even though he comes in at under 200,000 coins, you'd still be chuffed to see Barcelona, Argentina right wing. You would lose your mind a little bit, and then you'd look at his price and go, oh, okay. But hey, I still pack Messi, right? So is he still worth it? Is it worth picking him up? Can he still do it? And is he still a player that can go into your rivals team, your champs team, or just be used in general? Let's have a look. 91 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, 94 positioning, 95 finishing, 86 shot power, 94 long shots. He's got some really good passing stats as well. 94 vision, 92 short passing, 92 long passing. You know, good free kicks. Evidence of that in the video. He does score one, although albeit a little bit controversial, but still. He's got exceptional dribbling as well. 93 agility, 95 balance, 95 reactions, 96 ball control, 97 dribbling, and 96 composure. Doesn't have the best physicals, and that's where this card is going to come into question more than any other stat, more than any other department. It's the physical department. He has 75 stamina, which is absolutely shocking, and then of course he has 68 strength. The thing that really is interesting about Messi's stamina is that in real life, he very rarely gets substituted, right? Because he's Messi. So if he's got such bad stamina, how can he remain on the field for the majority of the games that he plays? I mean, maybe he does get subbed, like, now and again, but more often than not, he will remain on the pitch for the entire game because it's Messi and you can't really sub Messi off. So why doesn't he have better stamina? That's a question. That being said, that's going to be the only problem, I think. That and maybe the sprint speed. Difference between that and the acceleration is, of course, 7, which is quite a lot. He's got 4-star, which is different to previous FIFAs, where I think he had 3-star weak foot, didn't he, in previous FIFAs? Maybe not like FIFA 19 or 18, but like going back even further than that, I think EA were a little bit stingy with Messi in terms of the weak foot. Correct me if I'm wrong. And to be fair, I don't think I would argue if Messi had a 3-star weak foot. Does he really use his right foot that often? I'm not sure that he does, you know. Anyway, we'll have a talk about that skill move as well, because there is an argument to maybe giving him 5-star skills, but there's definitely an argument for not. The team I've got him in isn't the best. In fact, I didn't like playing with it at all. It was absolutely horrendous. Semedo isn't too bad. De Jong was actually not bad, but he felt really slow. PK is like the worst defender in the game. He's just so slow. It's absolutely horrendous. Di Maria in a straight line is good, but other than that, not great. The Mbappe video is out. And then, of course, the rest of those players, Gay, Kroos, and Reguilon, not bad at all. And, of course, Militao is well behind the curve at this point. So, yeah, I didn't really enjoy playing with this team. I kept getting away games, and the connection kept being really, really dodgy as well. Messi, though, cutting in on that left-hand side felt fantastic. It was fun. It wasn't something that I would say that I would do in Weekend League because I was playing a little bit differently. In fact, a lot differently. I was trying to be as disciplined as I normally am in terms of defending, but at the same time was trying to rush to get the ball back, and hence the reason why I was conceding maybe a few more goals than what I'm normally used to conceding. But when going forward and attacking, I was trying to force the issue a little bit with Mbappe and Messi. I was trying to get into certain positions where I could finesse them from the edge of the area, maybe try and run through people with Messi. That guy fouled me and then decided that he would leave as soon as he realised he got the red card because it skipped the animation Sissoko got sent off. He didn't realise. I took the free kick, and then out of nowhere, he just left because he realised he had a red card. And he may or may not have been a streamer as well, but I'll leave it at that. So, is Messi good enough is the first question. And in terms of his mobility, in terms of his pace and his agility and how he feels on the ball, yes, in that sense, because he feels very agile. He fits the meta very well. It's still one of those types of players that, or he's still one of those types of players, I should say, that can get you goals, as you can see there, because his positioning is very, very good. Can still feel very good on the ball. He can beat people on the run. And it's a nice experience when he's on the ball. The thing that sort of not puts me off, but the other side of that coin, I guess, is the strength. He just doesn't have any. So when he goes shoulder to shoulder with someone, you are going to struggle. That's a great finish, by the way. It's one of my favourite finishes in a long time. A, it's with his weak foot, but B, it looked like a natural, like he moved onto it and he just swung, and it was natural. It was a clean hit. I think it took a deflection on the way in. But yeah, it was a really nice goal. That it didn't maybe even look that great, but I did really like that. I think that's an overpowered thing in this FIFA as well. You know, like a cross along the bottom of the box, and it goes right across the 6-yard area, and then the finish from right outside just always hits the target every single time. If you play a cross in from deep and it goes along the ground, whoever's running on the end of that will hit the target. That's gone down as an own goal for the goalkeeper, because it did take a deflection back off him, because it came out off the bar, hit him in the back, and then went in. Had he not tried to put a defender on the line, by the way, the keeper would have kept it out. The defender pushed the keeper into the ball, so that was maybe a lesson. Don't put a man on the line, because I score more free kicks then. So, what are the problems with this Lionel Messi card? The stamina and the strength are the two that really do stand out to me. Stamina with this card is a huge issue, because 75 stamina is just not good enough. It simply is not good enough. You need better stamina in players that are going to be as active as Messi. So, for example, if he is a striker and you're using him as such, and you tell him to stay forward, he's got a low defensive work rate, then you will be able to get by with it. You won't need to worry too much about it. I think you might need to sub him off right at the end of the game, but it won't be the sort of 60th, 70th minute that you will do if you use him as a cam or you use him as a winger. If you use him as a cam in a potential 4-2-3-1 or even a 4-1-2-2, or any other formation that has a cam for that matter, but those two formations in particular, the 4-2-3-1 especially, he works a lot, and I did have him as a cam there. The first 3 games I didn't, but he wasn't getting involved as much as I wanted him to, so I put him as a cam, and he was everywhere. Fair play to him. He did really well. He was everywhere. He was fantastic when he had the ball. However, the latter stages of the game, pretty much anywhere from the 55th, 60th minute onwards, he was really struggling for stamina. Had to either move him up front or put him back out wide, but then again, he didn't have the pace as well. So it was a bit frustrating when it comes to the stamina. That was something that, unfortunately, unless you play rivals, you can't fix. And what I mean by that is, of course, you can give him a training card to boost his physicals, and that will give him near enough 99 stamina, if not 99 stamina. Now, I didn't do that, and you can see evidence of me not giving him training cards by that on the screen right now. Otherwise, you'd see the little training card symbol. But you can do that if you want in rivals. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because it's a bit cheesy, but, you know, each to their own. Why does Messi have 5-star skills? You can argue that he deserves them, but then there is a very good argument for why he doesn't, right? So if you watch him play, he doesn't really do that many skill moves. He's just so good at dribbling that you kind of think, wow, he's so skillful. But, I mean, he is, because obviously dribbling is a skill. But he doesn't really pop out any 5-star skills, or at least many of them, okay? So that's why EA don't give him 5-star skills, is because he doesn't do what Ronaldo used to do, when he literally gets the ball and does like 25 step overs, does flicks and tricks and all over the place. Messi will literally just run through people. But because you can't do that easily on FIFA, I think it would be fair to say, well, look, we'll compromise. We'll give him 5-star skills, because you can't necessarily give Messi the ball and have him run through people like you can in real life, because if you go shoulder to shoulder with someone, the strength is going to reign true, and he's not going to be able to beat that player. So I think they should give him 5-star skills, even though in real life he doesn't really do them. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Is this card still a viable option for your weekend league? I think if you're building some sort of budget team and you want big names like Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, so on and so forth, it's not a bad option, that's for sure. If you've got the coins, yes. I don't think he's a bad card. I think he's a very good card. I think he can finish an awful lot of the chances that he gets. He's very good at passing. His dribbling is very good. The stamina and the strength, realistically, are the only two things that annoy me about this card. It's not even the pace. Using him as a cam in particular, he was absolutely fantastic. It's just that stamina. There are cards out there that are better than Messi, that you won't have to spend too much more than that 200k mark, so just bear that in mind. But I still really do like this card, and I definitely think he has a part to play in some people's team. Not everybody, but some people's teams, that's for sure. Let me know what you think of Messi in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.